outstanding fraud warrant issued in August by the Rosenberg, Texas Police Department for Bend County. Mike Forenska and her husband posted $1,500 bail last night, and she was released an hour later, according to Houston's KHOU-TV. A sheriff's spokesman did not respond to a message seeking details about the warrant, but he was riding around in his pickup truck. And there's no law against freedom of speech, by the way. Nothing in the law book in Texas has said that you can't. So it was more that they called the plates in, and it just so happened with that. The truck was a little seedy. But anyways, it had nothing to do with just that, according to the officers. Niels on Wednesday posted a photo of the profane sticker on his Facebook page threatening, and then the undefiled Forensa with a misdemeanor charge of disorderly conduct. Yeah, it was a funky looking truck. You'll have to look it up. Vulgar anti-Trump Trump sticker arrested, and just type in Texas and you'll be able to see it. Forensa, that's his name, 46, was telling the Houston Chronicle, it's just our freedom of speech, and we're exercising it. Well, it has nothing to do with that. It's just your plates were called in. You were weaving in and out of traffic. You happened to have a profane bumper sticker on your truck, so the officers called in the tag and found out that you had a warrant, quinkadink or whatever you want to call it. They called it in, and bada bing, bada boom. You're on watch. So, yeah, not a good thing. And there is so many pro-Trump out in Texas. It's not even funny. Great state of Texas. Love Texas. Got to go back to Dallas. My brother lives there. Love going to. People are just fantastic out there. And the food. Oh my God. The food is just incredibly delicious. Why did I get hungry talking about Texas? Man, they have the ranches out there, and they have the cattle out there. I mean, there is nothing fresher than a Texas steak. I'm telling you, from the field to your plate. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, everybody in Texas knows it. It's just fantastic. Yeah, and it gives me an excuse to go out to see my brother, too. So it's like a win-win situation. Here we go again on a basketball court with a player warming up during the national anthem. And now this guy got the ACLU pressing a lawsuit against this community college. Talking about a Muslim former basketball player at a Kansas community college has filed a First Amendment complaint, a letter that regarding what happened with the ACLU after being kicked off the team days after not observing the national anthem before a game. The player, Rasul Samar, was not protesting. Rather, he does not observe the anthem because, check this out, his Muslim faith prohibits acts of reverence to anything but God, according to the ACLU's letter to the school. Okay, so no national anthem. What about the Muslims that I know that actually stand for the national anthem? Does that mean that they're less Muslim? How about the service personnel, which we have a lot of them, that serve, that are Muslim as well, that actually serve our armed forces proudly, courageously? We have MacDill Air Force Base right down the road from me where I do the show, and I've been on base, and I've ran into a lot of practicing Muslims that stand for the national anthem. So what the hell? What the hell is this all about? I'm like, good for them if they actually gave him an axe here, but this will be interesting to see how it's handled. The athletic director, John Green, said Samar made the decision to withdraw from the college on his own, but seemed to contradict the school's initial statement by saying that something after the anthem incident led to Samar's dismissal from the team. This dismissal is not related to the national anthem, but for conduct following the event. So they're trying to stick it on the national anthem, but apparently something went down, and so they're trying to use this conveniently to get some cashola out of the community college. But again, reports are from Garden City Community College, where Samar was playing. Apparently, he had some altercations with some players and with the faculty. So again, the athletic director, John Green, said it was his own decision, the player, to withdraw and had nothing to do with the national anthem. After the anthem, the GOCCC booster came out to the court and confronted Samar about disrespecting the flag, allegedly pushing and grabbing the player before security separated the two and a coach escorted Samar to the locker room. The complaint claims that once Samar got in the locker room, the coach ordered Samar to leave the arena and return to his dorm. Later that day, Coach Brady met with Samar to discuss the incident, and during the meeting, Samar says Trenkle told him that he was being dismissed from the team and purchased Samar's plane ticket back to his hometown of Philadelphia. So this should be interesting to follow, but said that he did not stand, and trying to just use this as the catalyst, but supposedly it's more than just the mere fact that he was warming up during the national anthem. Do you have a problem with that? What do you think about that? Again, here's a person with religious beliefs, and if it is a religious belief that you should not only just give allegiance to Allah, what happens to service personnel that don't want to rever the flag, which in God we trust? Why can't they just stand and say in Allah we trust and improvise? Can't do it? I don't get it. It doesn't get it. I mean, religious liberty. Here it is, the bakers that don't want to bake a cake for gays comes out to the same thing here. It's so contentious. And it's this downward spiral. You live in America. That's my point. We live in America. We need to honor the values of America, its military, our traditions. We run a series daily here called Your American History, which is being erased. That's one of the reasons why we bring these features, these vignettes daily. To me, it's so important that we tell these stories to future generations, because patriotism, for some, and sadly for many these days, is at an all-time low, where it doesn't mean just oh hella beans. To me, everybody stands for the national anthem. Everybody should. Not everybody does. And, it's their right to not. But to me, if you don't like this country, get out. You don't want to stand. You don't want to support the greatest country on the planet, then get out. Go somewhere else. There's other places on the planet that probably love to have you. That's just one talk show host opinion. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. But I tell you, I love this country, and I love what this country does each and every day. It does many more things good, and we're not perfect. We have a long way to go. We've come a long way. And I'm not giving up on her. And neither should anybody that lives here. We need to be part of the solution by doing the right thing every day. And that is to definitely support the men and women that protect our country each and every day. Law enforcement officials included, paramedics, firemen, all of those people that protect us every single day. And I tell you, I really appreciate for those that in public service that hang it all on the line every day when they go out to protect our city streets, because they never know actually what's going to come to them. We see officers that are mowed down, and it breaks my heart. I hate to see it. Yeah, we're not actually exiting the show yet. We're just taking a quick break. Our website is forthepeopleshow.com. Take a look at our handy-dandy coffee mugs. On sale now for $19.99, $3.99 shipping and handling, and it's a great way to keep For the People on the air. We appreciate you listening. Weigh in on anything we're talking about right now at Facebook at For the People Show.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American heritage. As the welder's flux unites pieces of metal, so have words welded our national spirit. When American patriot Nathan Hale was captured while spying in the British, his last words were, "I regret that I have but one life to give for my country." And a year earlier, in 1775, Patrick Henry stood before the Virginia House of Burgesses and challenged, "Give me liberty or give me death." Uniquely American words that reverberate down through the annals of time and resonate in our psyches even today. This has been Don Keyes with, hopefully, a few well-chosen words engraved forever in your American heritage.
Your American Heritage is brought to you by For the People. Tune in Monday through Friday right here on this station for more of your American Heritage. With all the choices out there to enjoy some entertainment, wouldn't it just be nice to have something that didn't cost an arm or a leg? I found something that does just that. It's called 123 Ready TV. It's one of the most remarkable apps available to start watching all of those movies and TV shows for one incredible price, just $19.99. And that's a one-time only price. Recap: all your movies, current and classic, and sports and news, and so much more. So cut the cable and stop spending money at the movies when you can truly have it all at your fingertips. No commercials, just all the entertainment you desire. 123 Ready TV is available for Windows and all Android devices. Get your 123 Ready TV for just $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page to get yours now and start enjoying entertainment the way it was supposed to be. Fun.
It's 6 a.m. 40 million Americans are waking up to a Gillette shave. And at our factory in Boston, 1,200 workers are starting their day building on over 100 years of heritage, craftsmanship, and innovation. Today, we're bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day, putting money back in the pockets of millions of Americans. As one of those workers, I'm proud to bring you Gillette quality for less because nobody can beat the men and women of Gillette.